What's up, guys? Polar here, and we're back for episode 2 of the Running Rams Rookie CFM. This is, first off, apologies for taking so long to put this out. We've had some really nice weather, and it's really hard to force yourself to upload stuff when it's wicked nice out. But this episode is basically just going to be a roster rundown. We're going to go through the preseason, and I'm going to show you how we are going to start the season and what our lineup's going to look like. So the first thing I wanted to show you was the training I'm doing. So medium pass dagger and then pass defense cover 2. You get gold on both of them, and you get bonus XP for those position groups. So you get bonus XP for our QB and our receivers, and then we're going to get bonus XP for our linebackers and defensive backs. And I think that's definitely worth doing because that's the most players in the defense. And then normally I would do offensive line and running back. However, our offensive line is really good. So I'm going to go through the preseason. We're just going to sim through it. We're just going to advance week real quick, and then we're going to go through cuts. I shouldn't have any cuts to make, but we should be good. I left injuries on. It's just a little more realistic that way. And I think that is alright. And then you just do the same ones, because it doesn't matter unless you are playing the games, which I won't be for the preseason. So you just do the ones that give you the best boosts to your team. Alright. And then the 3 players we used for focus training were Marshawn Lattimore, Myles Garrett, and Quentin Nelson. Make the best players better, for me, is how I do it. But as you see, it's going to boost the QBs and the wide receivers, and then all the linebackers and all the defensive backs, which I think is the best thing we can have happen. I'm going to go in and show you guys real quick after we get through the preseason how our starting lineup is going to look. It's going to be relatively similar to what we had, but we're winning our preseason games, which is good. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much, if at all. The one thing about fantasy draft CFMs is the first couple years of free agency and like practice squad stuff doesn't really affect anything, so you can kind of ignore it. However, you can still find some good stuff depending. Advance here. I don't think I should have any cuts to make. I might, but I don't think so. I've cut 1 player. Okay. It's probably going to be Jonathan Anderson because he's garbage. Okay. He got cut. That was a CPU pick. I'm not that worried about it. Doctors have cleared Dalvin Tomlinson. Great. But we're going to start the backup because it's the preseason. So it doesn't matter. I would rather you not get injured and be ready for week 1 than get injured and not be ready for the preseason. Or, well, yeah, be ready for week 1, then get injured and not be ready for, the regular season. Alright, here we are through again. I know this is a little bit boring, but this is how I do my preseasons. You don't play the games. It's not really, if I have a really good draft class and I have some position battles that I need to work out, I will play the games and we'll take a look at, who needs to start and who's playing better. It only takes me 1 game, though. I don't need to play all 4. 1 new injury. What's our injury here? The backup got injured. Cool. Alright. So, injuries on our defensive line. Fun. Not much we can do about it, but that's the way it is. Answer media question. We'll go through this. You brought in a new head coach who inherits a team that struggled on offense, defense, and in the win column a year ago. So week 1 coming up, what gives you confidence in him? This is about Sean McVay. Let's see. Trying to coach who finds talent, makes it work together, so that's why I'm confident. True tactician. We'll give him true tactician. Alright. So here is what our starting lineup is going to be. Obviously, we've got Lamar Jackson, Amari Cooper. We got DJ Moore in the slot, the rookie. Corey Davis out wide on the right. And then Curtis Samuel is our fourth receiver. And we've got Njoku as our tight end. Melvin Gordon, Kenneth Dixon, James Starks, and Rashad Penny. Taylor Decker, who's still got quick dev. Quentin Nelson. Weston Richburg, who's not that great, actually, to be perfectly honest. We'll probably upgrade our center in the draft this year, but he was the best that I had available, and that 89 awareness is still very good. Shaq Mason as our right guard, and then right tackle, the rookie Mike McGlinchey out of Notre Dame. So the two Notre Dame rookies on our line here is definitely a solid boost. We'll try and keep them for the entirety of this CFM. On defense, we've got our safeties are Budda Baker and Adrian Amos. So now Amos is definitely the better safety. However, if I can train up Baker, he should end up just as good. 91 speed, and in Amos's case, 93 speed. That's about as fast as safety positions get. So what I'm probably going to end up playing is a lot of cover 3 for right now. Well, I'll probably end up playing cover 2 until Baker is ready to take over that Earl Thomas roaming middle of the third position, and he'll be able to do a good job with it. Our corners are Marshawn Lattimore, Adoree Jackson, and then Isaiah Oliver. They gave Isaiah Oliver a real face for whatever reason. He's got 1 year of experience. I don't know why that is in this roster, but it is definitely Isaiah Oliver, the rookie from Colorado. I can't edit him to not have a year of experience, but oh well. The reason I picked him is because he's got good press, okay speed, decent coverage. He's young. We can develop him up. Good size. On the line, we have Dalvin Tomlinson. We're playing we're playing a 3-3-5. But we end up using 4-3 personnel for it. So Dalvin Tomlinson, we've got Deadrin Senat from USF. We've got John Jenkins from Georgia. Myles Garrett. He was our first pick, so Garrett definitely good. We've also got Marcus Davenport from UTSA. So that's our line. Our linebackers are where we are the weakest, I would say, but we are also very young and have the ability to get better. So we've got Shaquem Griffin. I picked him in one of the last picks. That 93 speed on an outside linebacker is insane. So you can't really complain about that. We've got Zach Cunningham. We've got Jalen Smith. And we've got Bud Dupree. And we actually, Quan Alexander here is going to be our starting right outside linebacker. And I'll show you why. So he's a 79 right here for a middle linebacker. But once you move Quan Alexander to outside linebacker, cover 2, because that's how he plays, save changes. Look at what his overall goes up to. He's now an 85 overall right outside linebacker. So that's a steal in fantasy drafts. If you didn't know that you can pick him up in late rounds, you basically, because he is listed as a middle linebacker, you can pick him up as a late round outside linebacker and have a good day with it. So that's our starting team. Oh, and then our specialists, we've got Zerline, Marquette, and then Huff is our returner. I might throw Adoree Jackson as a returner real quick. But yeah, that's our team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next one will be probably a week 4 update as to where we are and the stats that everyone has. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.